Alright, so we're back and we are recording. And my frame rate,
Having a problem?
Well, my frame rate is a little bit higher than I normally record at. I'm wondering if that's
And this
why.
is your complaint. Ow.
Well, my theory is that, that may be why the videos have been looking jumpy for me recently. Let me try something. Alright, let's see. There we go. It's still jumpy. Something's probably wrong with it. Oh well. Anyway, so ain't shit gonna be done about that. So, we're back. We have plans. Terrible, terrible plans.
So in the time between recordings, I was actually researching redstone circuits.
Mm-hmm.
And I did learn a way to set up these iron doors to work off of switches the way I want them to and not have a hole in the wall.
Okay.
The downside is we need a lot of redstone for that, and we don't have that.
Well, that's why we're gonna need that spawner.
Yeah, and I bet you that'll work better if you don't have us in peaceful mode.
I just switched it.
Good.
Because I just was sitting there going, huh? Oh. I'm also starting to work on the monster trench now. Because I figured I'd do the boring thing while, we're just starting to record, because that's usually when we have the most to talk about.
So as of the time we're recording this, you've just gotten around to posting the session where we discover this town first, and it is mighty entertaining watching that from your perspective.
It is, because it was such a mess.
Well, and you are so like jazzed and enthusiastic about the whole thing too.
I was.
It is kind of delightful just to watch for the reaction.
It was so neat. I haven't found anything in Minecraft that is truly neat in a very long time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, and here's part of the road bed.
You've been playing Minecraft a lot longer than I have. But we've both been playing this game long enough where it's like, well, yeah, been there, done that.
I mean, I've even seen creepers hit by lightning without it cheating, or, kind of. You, after a while, you have seen everything, and that can be a little, just jading. Yeah, you can be a bit jaded over time. I was actually sad. I just heard a transformer explode. Oddly enough, my screen went out. But hold on, here's the interesting thing. My computer's still going on.
Right.
My screen went off. It's coming back on now.
Uh-huh.
Obviously my computer's still on because we're talking.
Yes.
So this is another good point to make. Right before we started recording, my power went out for about an hour and a half. So now, normally, when the power comes back on, it'll stay back on, especially because they said this wasn't too big of a thing. If they tell us it can give us a timetable of, like, an hour or 45 minutes from when we get them, it's usually just a branch hit a line.
Okay.
Or a branch crossed a couple of transformer poles and they need to reset something somewhere. So we'll find out. But anyway, I forgot instantly what I was talking about out of the fear that everything just went down. Oh yeah, the Minecraft and,
Jading, yeah.
jadedness, yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff after a while. It's like, yeah, I've seen all the Minecraft stuff. And that's why I tried this. I did find out, and I was playing around with it throughout the week, trying to get it to work, but apparently there was a snapshot, a single snapshot that existed, where the minimum distance you can spawn villages next to each other now is 9.
Right.
So that will make, or at least houses will spawn 9 blocks away from each other most of the time. There is a way in one snapshot to have that number as low as 0.
Just thinking on it, because, I tried generating a world like this locally, and, I mean, it's no secret my computer's a piece of hot garbage, especially now, almost 6 years after it was purchased.
Yeah.
But, as poorly as this level performed for me locally, I can't imagine what a setting of 0 would do to your computer.
Well, I looked at it, and I was actually very interested in trying...
Did you get the snapshot?
Actually, it is one of the few snapshots that does not exist in the jar.
Of course.
So, I don't know if it exists somewhere else or not. I'd like it to, and I'd like to find it.
Right.
I just forgot what it is. I actually, bookmarked the thread on Reddit, because the guy Dinnerbone actually comes on and talks about why he did what he did.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, the video, or the pictures he put up in the Reddit thread of it are just a goddamn amazing looking wreck. And I realized that as much fun as that could be, there is one small problem, and that's the amount of fires that would be going on at any moment.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
Because lava and, a blacksmith shop spawning inside of a wooden house could spread a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, it really could.
And I thought that would be fun, but then I thought, oh god, think about if there's like 100 blacksmith shops in like a 4-chunk radius, and all of them are burning everything. And then I tried really hard to find the snapshot. Because I thought that might be entertaining as hell.
We can work on that sometime between the scenes.
Because I basically had to track down, it is the snapshot, or whatever that you want to call it, between the release of the customizable worlds and not. So it is I think the first snapshot that has the world customizing. I just realized there's going to be a slight problem with this, with the villager pit this close.
Well, didn't you want to burn that down anyway?
I did, kinda. Actually, it might not be a problem. Actually, it's exactly not a problem. Cool. I'll just leave it there for now in case we need villagers for I don't know what form of torture.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a hell of a week.
Culminating with the power going out.
I had one of those things where I actually realized... You ever have a conversation and realize as you're talking to a person you have known for a very long time that they're completely delusional?
Oh, yeah.
Like
many times in my time on the internet.
Yeah, well, I mean, even a real-life friend, and that was the problem.
Well, Jay, you have to understand I don't really have many of those.
Yeah, fair enough. But, like, talking with my friend Eric... And we had a conversation that went as follows, which was, you take stuff in the game too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy, and I'm like, okay. And then followed by, I want these people to stop him saying he wanted the people in the game that we talk to all the time to stop constantly making fun of him. Because it was hurting his feelings. Also,
okay, fair enough.
I'm not supposed to take things seriously, keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
But the people who he will never meet hurt his feelings by making jokes about his face.
Uh-huh.
Then, immediately after that, after I mentioned something about, people and respect, he's like, oh, you don't need these people, you don't need anyone's respect, it's an online game. Okay, so let me get this straight. You want people to stop making fun of you, but I take this too seriously, and you don't need people's respect. But you want them to stop making fun of you.
Sounds legit.
Which was immediately followed by me mentioning the reason that people lost respect for him was when he, as the leader of our guild, got into an argument with someone, then disappeared from the game for a month.
Uh-huh.
Or more. I mean, I was only gone a week. No, you were gone a month. No, I wasn't. Well, the free company changes ownership after a month if the leader isn't on, and it almost changed ownership. No, it's only 14 days. No, it's not. No, it's 14 days. Okay. I'm just gonna step out of this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot win it because he has what Rob and I have joked about for decades now, which is photogenic memory. Which is...
Meaning that he remembers everything in a really idealized way that suits him perfectly.
Exactly. We have made jokes about this for so long that when
I love that I completely understood your meaning of that, too, without ever having it explained.
Uh-huh. But we have made jokes about that for so long about, like, some people we know that when I explained this to Rob, he's like, oh my god, it's a real one. Like, yep. Alright, what don't I need here?
Actually, I don't want to do this like this.
Alright, let me get the hell out of here.
Okay, so what I'm doing with the trench
Mm-hmm.
is from where the 2x2 channel is, I'm also digging in under the obsidian wall by one.
Hmm.
And I'm going to dig in one more and cobblestone that, because I want an underhang so spiders can't climb up.
Good idea.
We'll have to do something around the doorways, because we need the walkways to connect.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I don't really want, like, just free spider access.
Yeah.
However, in the meantime, I need to get out of here, because my inventory is completely full.
This is mine. And this dirt is actually a little precious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to just, like, ditch it.
Nah. I mean, we might need it for anything.
Also, since we're going to be going back to the storeroom to unload, we should find our beds and sleep so we can keep working.
I'm dumping it in a chest. The storeroom's getting pretty full, actually.
Well, the storeroom is just the first door I, know where it is and where it goes.
But I'm running back to my bed in the meanwhile.
Yeah, you'll have to bear with me while I try to remember where that is. Mine, I mean.
Oh, well, if you're in the storeroom, then you need to go through the tower, which is at your other side, and up onto the roofs through the tower, and you can get back to your house through there. So, if you just walk over here, and... Oh, no, wait, this is the road back to your house right here.
Yeah.
I got confused. It's hard to give directions in this place.
Oh, I was actually thinking, watching the video, we might even, start collecting wool and dyeing it and color-coding areas of the house.
It's not a bad idea.
So that we can, direct and, put some up on the roofs of the houses so we can see it from the map.
We could make flags.
Red sector.
That's a really good idea, actually. And we could even, carpet the floors so that we know inside the house.
An identifying tag.
Yeah,
basically.
And put it inside the door of a house so that we go, hey, look, the floor is, mauve here.
I don't even know what color mauve is.
Me neither. I'm a guy.
Well, that's just sexist, man.
Yes, it is. Speaking of sexist, I hear you heard the story about my crazy bitch.
And the issue I raise with that more than anything is just that, I've seen your face on video, I've seen Rob in person. You two don't look alike.
No, we fucking don't. I want to know how she, crazy intuited that.
I mean, I would like to see Rob's face without the beard just for, information's sake. I know that will never happen because by the time he finishes shaving one side, the other is grown back.
Yes, it will have.
But,
But yeah, no, Rob and I have never looked that much alike at all. We have completely different hair. We have, I don't know if we have the same color eyes or not. I don't spend a lot of time gazing into my brother's eyes.
As you do, or not,
But we have completely different hair colors. We have, completely different styles of hair. I mean, he is tall, or he is a very tall.
I don't even know how tall you are or not.
I'm 5'10". I'm taller when I'm skinny.
Basically, Rob got all of the, tall and hair genes in the family, and...
He did.
You got all of the... Don't take offense at this because it's not meant as such, but you got all the average genes.
Yeah. No, I came out with the normal things, except for feet. I do still have smaller feet than Rob, but not by much. It's I keep telling people, it's one of those things I actually tell people, hey, if you ever see ridiculously sized clown shoes, let me know. And they look at my feet and go, how big? That kid isn't that big. I'm like, yeah, it's about a 15. If I want comfortable shoes, I can fit into a 14 or even a 13 extra wide, but a 15. Like,
Right.
what?
Well, I mean, they don't understand. Like, when you have wide, you need upsized shoes most of the time to compensate.
Yep.
That's what people don't really get about, you know, fitting shoes on big feet.
No.
Because it's not typically a matter of just the foot is big front to back.
No, it is. My feet are extremely freaking wide, and it's very annoying.
Yeah.
No, but I had to have a conversation. I've mentioned our friend Athir, the one who looks exactly like Rob, several times.
Yeah, you showed me a picture, and I marveled at the frighteningness.
Yes. Well,
Well, the frighteningness of that Rob has a double, not the frighteningness of, their appearance.
yes, but I had to have a conversation with him about, crazy, crazy, crazy.
Uh-huh.
Because, alright, I was trying to explain, that according to her, there were, oh yes, and now you can see from this side, we figured out we could stretch out the stone a lot farther if we turned it into half slabs.
The red brick, not the stone.
Yeah, but, so we did that, and then I went and found some more, and I quit, like, most of the way towards completion because it was annoying. But anyway, I was trying to explain that, ghosts of dead children demanded that she watch certain television stations, according to her.
Mm-hmm.